Boom! Just like that. It's Saturday night and we're live on YouTube. We're about to kick off actually a six-man draft. And you're thinking, wait a minute, the season's already started. We can actually still draft in a very interesting best ball style format on Underdog Fantasy right now. This is going to be a six-man private league in only 6 rounds. It's one QB, one running back, two wide receiver, a tight end, and a flex. And so by doing this, you guys are going to get to see some of the players that I'm bullish on this week. And we're waiting on one more person. So I know this wasn't pre-planned. This wasn't something that I had a landing page set up or even notified anybody about. This is just a spontaneous spur of the moment Saturday night. Cheers. So let me throw up my screen and post this link for the draft in the chat. See if there's anybody out there that can fill this league up for us. It's a $3 league. Yeah, so I mean, just looking while we're waiting, I feel confident somebody out there. I mean, if I've got to start hitting up people over on Instagram, maybe I'll post it there. Send some text. Yeah. Let me I'm getting some messages now from people. Hopefully they get a notification. Hopefully you guys got that bell notification icon checked so you get a notification from me that that we're live right now about to kick off this draft. I don't want to give out any of my smash plays yet until the draft starts. Let me send some messages out. Also, oh, we're going. Sweet. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's dig in, y'all. Raven's out there. What's up, man? Oh, he's watching this to snipe me. Okay, let me go to the draft. Draft starts in 40 seconds. Got some players over here on my left. By the way, don't let me forget. This draft is going to go very quick, guys. This is only 6 rounds, 30 seconds per pick. Snake format. It's going to go very quick. We're going to look at the position scarcity in this type of format and some of my smash plays of the week. Here we go. On the clock. What does that mean? Oh, it actually gave me the first pick. Okay, well, board's wide open. Board is wide open. Position scarcity is a lot of quarterbacks right off the top. I want to get one of those bell cow running backs, though. Let me get Alvin Kamara. Why would I not get Alvin Kamara going up against Carolina? That feels like a very good play, right? What's up, Jared? What's going on, man? Let me look at the. So check this out. Alvin Kamara. It's projected 18.5 tomorrow. It's not bad. What I want to look at, though, is the implied point total and the over-under from Vegas. See if Winston. Let's see. What did Blaine? Blaine's in here at the number 2 spot. He went Christian McCaffrey. Okay, so we're taking it very like a very standard draft right now. You know, like look at that. There you go. Let me blow this sucker up. This draft board. That's the way to do it. Nice. And then from here, I can actually pick the players on my phone while at the same time I can go here on Vegas Insider and look at the point totals. That New Orleans Carolina game has only got a 44.5 over under. So that is not slated to be a high scoring game. All right, let me get the Underdog app on my phone. Jason Eriks, what's going on, man? That's Commish J in Big Guns League. Got Raven Invest in the draft. Went Kyler DeAndre. Nick Chubb, let's see. Ridley. Hey, Shelly. Shelly went Josh Allen and Tyreek. Ooh, I like that. Both of those. Um, Travis Kelsey, Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook's in a smash spot this week against Minnesota. Or against Minnesota, dude. Oh, man. Arizona. Arizona. The point total on that game is 50.5. I feel like I've got to go quarterback here, man. There's been a pretty big run on quarterback. Got Lamar Jackson versus Kansas City. I'm going to get my guy. I'm going to get the GOAT, man. I'm going ahead and go GOAT there. Tom Brady. I was just talking to somebody in the Discord about how Tom Brady's going to assert his dominance tomorrow. Passing game's going to be lit. Absolutely, I could see it. Jalen Hurts balled out against Atlanta last week. All right. You got to think Stephon Diggs gets, but I mean, this game with Seattle and Tennessee has got to shoot out, in my opinion. That is one of the big smash spots of the week right there. .54 over under Tennessee at Seattle. You got to think that Ryan Tannehill gets it going this week. I mean, I'm not super bullish on it. It's possible, but the Seattle offense was very efficient and good last week, but it wasn't hair on fire, crazy, but it was very good. I absolutely can see both of these teams putting up 30 to 35 points. So looking at the build for this league, one quarterback, one running back, one flex. So you can do two running back, only one quarterback, two wide receiver, and a tight end. So Batmax has decided to wait late on the quarterback. This is very interesting format. I mean, obviously, you can create some very stacked teams like Patrick Mahomes, Nick Chubb, Austin Eckler. Batmax decided to go AJ Brown. There you go. I mean, it's one of the highest point totals on the week, that Tennessee and Seattle game. Calvin Ridley. That's going to be interesting to see what happens with Atlanta. Can they get it going at all? I would like to see them at least hang in there a little bit with Tampa Bay, put up some points, just not too close of a game. Too close of a game, man, it makes me a little too nervous. Derrick Henry, is he going to get it going? I mean, so far, this is looking like Derrick Henry's not going to have another 2,000-yard season. Joe Mixon, love that spot. They're going up against Chicago this week. That's a big game in my opinion, because Cincinnati has a hot start, beats Minnesota. Now they're in Chicago, who just lost to the Los Angeles Rams, and they're in Chicago. They're in Chicago. They're in Soldier Field. So, I mean, Andy Dalton better get it going, or they're going to be throwing beer bottles at him. Pitts. Oh, snap. I'm on the clock. All right, I got to get my tight end or wide receiver. Or It's all right. I'll take Chris Carson there. I mean, Chase Edmonds and James Conner both had solid games. Actually, that was an auto draft pick, not intentional there. Um, I got to go Keenan Allen here with the Chargers. That's the other highest. If that game does not shoot out, the Chargers at the Dallas Cowboys, I mean, I would be baffled. I would be shocked. There's no way you're telling me that game with the Dallas Cowboys and the Chargers does not shoot out and go over 50 points. 55 is what the current over-under is at. And people are 82% betting the over. So you definitely want pieces of that game. Yeah, but they could both get solid fantasy points. I'm not going against a huge pool of teams, but the Chris Carson auto draft pick there, the fourth, definitely not, I guess, completely ideal for what I wanted to do. I would have been a lot better there with, let's see. Oh, it's great. The running back is grayed out for me now because I filled the position. Only thing I've got left to get is a tight end. I mean, look at that. Batmax just closing it down with Justin Herbert in the sixth. Look at that. That's a solid lineup, man. You act like you've done one of these, Batmax. Kelsey, Cook, A.J. Brown, Calvin Ridley, Allen Robinson, Justin Herbert. Chris Godwin, Tyler Lockett, Derrick Henry, Darren Waller, Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, George Kittle, Joe Mixon, CeeDee Lamb. Man, really good looking roster there, Raven. Cooper Kupp. So obviously this is for just the 14 games tomorrow. Anybody out there that's watching, that's curious, the player pool that we're selecting from. Deebo Samuel, is he going to continue to build on that incredible Week 1 performance? Word on the street was that Brandon Ayuk was taught a lesson from Shanahan coaching staff. He must have done something during practice or something unprofessional throughout the off season. All right. I gotta take my last pick. Yeah, let's lock it down, but I got Brady. Let's go ahead and lock it down with Gronk on the last pick. Let's do it. Got the Brady Gronk stack, man. Looking at the projections, so this is cool. It gives us automatic projections. Check this out, and then I'm going to show you guys how to find your live scores. I've had that question come up a few times, and I think maybe they've even updated their website to account for that. But let me see here. It'd be under rankings. No, it was on my phone. It shows up the projections, teams under teams. But anyways, so say you're at the homepage. This is what the homepage looks like when you log in. Make sure you guys are able to see this. Okay. Yeah, this is what the homepage looks like when you log in. And they have all the different tournaments and pick'ems and all the different stuff going on, whether it's NFL, NBA, NHL. And from here, uh, I was getting confused because I was going to results. I was looking for rankings, stuff like that. Everything for or even under lobby active completed, but everything for the drafts that you've already completed that are ongoing for the season, or for tomorrow in this case, the draft we just did are right here under live. And then when you go live, then you click best ball, And now all of a sudden you'll see best ball. I've got $137 at stake, 62 winnings, 26 drafts. And you'll see all my different drafts here that I've got going for best ball. And so if we want to find ours, then it's going to be here under best ball for 6-person draft. That's not it. 6-person draft. Should be one of these. I wonder if there's a way to sort them by qualifiers, drafts, completed. Boom. There's this draft. Swap rankings. View team exposure. Draft info. Full draft. It's like in limbo right now because we just completed the draft. So it's right here. Swap rankings. No, that's not. All I was trying to show you was the projections. And it's like if I were to even go here to full draft, unless I'm zoomed in too much. No, it's normal. I was just trying to show you guys the projections for this draft specifically, so I'll just have to read it off from my phone. Lock it for the win. All right. Myself is about middle of the pack. Batmax got the best projection. Batmax got 100.7, Ridley 18, 100.2, Raven Invest 96.5, myself though 98.7, and Blaine a BTY 98.4, and Jason Eric's Commish J at 95.2. So I don't know, just something fun, interesting. The smash plays of the week, man. That Tennessee going up against Seattle, that's a 55-point over/under. You got to think that goes into a shootout. You got to think that there's some big wide receivers that are going to go off in that game. And between Julio Jones and A.J. Brown on Tennessee, and then, of course, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, see who else that Seattle gets involved. But those are the main weapons there. Dwayne Eskridge, a 2021 rookie. And I've actually seen some pretty low prices on 2021 Donruss. I just think that certainly people are definitely becoming more aware of the fact that this could potentially be a card, or maybe it is already a card that is just highly popular. Like there's a lot of them, a lot of supply. So people aren't as quick to pull the trigger on an overpriced one, and therefore the values are already balancing out on eBay. I've seen some interesting 2021 Donruss prices on some of these skill position players that are still kind of considered sleepers, like Dwayne Eskridge, for example, in Seattle. It'd be like a wide receiver 3 there right now. So I'm going to look at that. But yeah, so if you guys didn't catch from the home screen, you go live, best ball, and there's all your drafts, all your best ball games for the year. Now look at the one that I'm doing the best in. There's a $5 winning 17. So let's look at that one to see who I've got. I'm actually in that one with the Card Dojo, who got 201 points week 1. I managed to get second place week 1. And so this is an interesting format. My QBs are Justin Herbert and Trevor Lawrence, and Trevor Lawrence actually outscored Justin Herbert in week 1 with 22.08. So that's the interesting thing about best ball is you don't have to decide on who to start and who to sit. So um, it's ease of management, right? DeAndre Swift, 20.4. David Montgomery, 18.3. Those are my running backs. Jamar Chase, Mike Williams, Corey Davis, Nelson Aguilar, my wide receivers and flex. And then my tight end was Kelsey. Ooh, nice. I got Kelsey as my tight end. Got Corey Davis, Nelson Aguilar, Mike Williams. Isn't that interesting that, you know, 2 out of my 4 wide receivers are guys that were taken pretty late in drafts, Mike Williams and Nelson Aguilar. We're talking about double-digit rounds in most fantasy drafts, if not all. And those were 2 of my highest performing wide receivers for the week. Now, my entire wide receiver core is made up of those mid-round guys. Just there was a ton of value there. There's Dwayne Eskridge actually on the roster. Shoot. I mean, it's meant to be. I'm going to show you guys some of these rookie card prices that you can find on this cat right now. And then I'm gonna sign off. Just a short little live stream. I wanted to test out that draft. Send out to a couple guys in the Discord. They thought it was a good idea. And so I sent out to the guys in the fantasy league, and we were able to fill it up between them and you guys. So that was fun, man. That was fun. That was quick, action-packed. What's up, Voodoo Rage? Steve Speaks. What's going on, man? James Wainwright, Carl Daly. I didn't even know you guys were out there. James, what's up, man? You doing any survivorship leagues? No survivors this year, man. I used to do some survivors. I just didn't have time to do any. I used to do them when I went to, an office. I had coworkers there. They did it. Jared says, what do you think about Herbie? Oh, we're just talking. I actually answered your question without even seeing your question. Yeah, man. Stack that Chargers Cowboys game. 55 point over under. That game's going to be massive, y'all. Massive. That and Tennessee and Seattle. I like that game a lot. Tennessee and Seattle. Green Bay, Detroit, but that is not going to be till Monday night. But you got to think that Green Bay makes a big bounce back. You can buy low here this weekend on the same guys that were supposed to, rock out last week, and Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams. Looking at the Baltimore Kansas City game Sunday night, that's got a 54.5 over under. Oh man, Kansas City's going to put up points. I feel like Baltimore's definitely going to put up points in. There's probably still some more value in Lamar Jackson too. I'm sure Josh Allen's taking a little bit of a hit in terms of the demand for his rookie cards after that Week 1 performance. You got to think that they are definitely trying to bounce back this week, but they're going up against another tough defense, man. Miami's got really good secondary, and if they can get pressure home to Josh Allen, this could be an interesting game. Right now, the Buffalo at Miami game is a 47.5 over under. This game, the people are betting evenly, 51% over, 49% under. Of course, Buffalo is favored to win this game by 3.5 points. But Miami's going to give them a run for their money. I think this game is likely to shoot out. And I think Tua could potentially have a really big game tomorrow. Tua can potentially have a really big game tomorrow. So that's an interesting play there. You got to think Josh Allen bounces back. Miami comes charging. Tua may have a pretty solid game tomorrow. Pretty solid game. Las Vegas, Pittsburgh, I don't really want any piece of that. No, thank you. 47-point, Pittsburgh favored, but unless you got Darren Waller, Najee Harris. Cincinnati at Chicago, the 45-point over under, but that's going to be a low scoring game. That's a tough game to predict. That one's going to be. I'm definitely going to be watching that one closely to see what happens with Andy Dalton. and Joe Burrow. Obviously, I want to watch that game closely. Houston, Cleveland. You got to think this is a smash spot for Cleveland's run game, right? With Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, or some of the wide receivers. Maybe you go to the rookie Anthony Schwartz because you still have no Odell Beckham in tomorrow's game, and so Jarvis Landry, Anthony Schwartz, maybe David Njoku, the tight end. He's got a pretty solid athletic profile, solid week one. Maybe this is his time that he's ascending in his career, and it's due to a vacated targets from Odell Beckham. They don't have like a true alpha wide receiver right now. New Orleans at Carolina, low scoring game is what Vegas is saying right now. Although I think this game has got a potential to go over as well. I think this game has definitely got a potential to go over as well. And the Giants, well, that game was last night, or Thursday night, cat and mouse game. Man, what did we do with our lives before there was Thursday night football, man? It was such a long period between football games before Thursday night football, man. Like Thursday night football was one of the best inventions or revolutions that the NFL had. All right. See this. Let's see what we could potentially get a 2021 Donruss Dwayne Eskridge. I think it's spelled like that. I may not have spelled it right. Hold on. Dwayne, I think there's an apostrophe in there. Yeah. It's Dwayne with a spelled that wrong. 2021 Donruss. D apostrophe Wayne. Eskridge. What kind of spell correction was that? Dwayne Eskridge. Eskridge. There we go. See what I'm saying? Like press proof red for $4.99, a base rated rookie for $2.95, free shipping. And yeah, they've got those the short print parallel this year. I think it's taken place of the canvas is this portrait style. So I think that's kind of interesting. I like the portrait style cards. I think that those are always really cool. Get to know the player a little bit better without the helmet on and everything. A little bit more personal. And if you guys are like, why am I talking about Dwayne Eskridge? Well, number one, he's on the Seattle Seahawks. He plays wide receiver with Russell Wilson. Do I need to say much more? he's a rookie, so he's got the unknown who could draw fans and collectors in alike, and investors. Went to Western Michigan, so small school, but he was taken early in the second round. So that's really a good indicator that he did something good in college, right? Okay. He ran a 4.45 on his pro day, but his college dominator, meaning the percentage of offensive production in his prime in college that he contributed for his team at Western Michigan was 44.6%. That's the 90th percentile in the nation. His college yards per reception, 23.3, was 98th percentile in the nation. His college target share, the percentage of the time that his quarterback in college in Western Michigan targeted him was 33% of the time. That's incredible, guys. That is alpha elite production. That's 95th percentile. So the only thing he broke out when he was 20.5. That means he started consisting for at least 20% of his team's offensive production when he was 20. That's a good indicator of future breakout wide receiver success at the NFL level. And But guys, this we're talking a very, very good, prolific college wide receiver who's got 4.4 wheels. He's got 4.4 wheels, 5'9", 190 pounds. And so he's built like Tyler Lockett. So he's another Tyler Lockett out there. And I mean, just the prices aren't bad for the potential upside of what, could come of. I mean, obviously Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf's ahead of him on the depth chart, but you're still investing in a good athlete. You're still investing in a good player. So this, potentially investing in his rookie cards is a much better move than investing in a backup quarterback's rookie cards that is not a good player, not a good athlete, that potentially won't see any playing time or gets cut from the team and is a free agent or not in the league anymore. You know? So those different factors to take into consideration. I would rather invest in a short print. You guys see what I caught right here? This has caught my eyeball big time. Look at this. An hour and a half left to go. $12.50. We got the man in a Seattle uniform. We got some bling on the card. We got it numbered out of 99. We got it autographed. Are you kidding me? $12.50 right now. This could potentially go under the radar from Cards Only. This could potentially go under the radar for, I don't know. There's 8 bids on it, so people are bidding it. 8 bids up to $12.50. Doesn't seem like there's a reserve or anything like that, so let's see. See if it goes up. Of one of those other DK Metcalf or Tyler Lockett move on to other teams. I'm not sure how much time Tyler Lockett's got in his contract, but he's a 2015 rookie, so he's still in his prime as a wide receiver, really. But we saw him get banged up a little bit in week one. He was questionable return, but then he came back. Tough little dude, man, tough dude. Um, so I don't know. I just like investing in good athletes. Just something to think about. A very inexpensive card right there. What's up, James? $23 on ComC now for Prism. Waller cards hard to find recently. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's little draft. I will be back very soon. I hope you guys enjoy the games tomorrow. If I don't see you before then, don't forget to set your fantasy lineups for tomorrow. All right. And have fun, man. Have fun. Go Bucks. Peace.